When those things happen, that women get richer than their husbands, we see that brings a lot of problems and issues in the marriage.
Headship in scripture is about service.
Absolutely. It's even a more difficult job to be the head.
I believe I submit to. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kemi and
Toby.
If you have subscribed to our channel, thumbs up. And if you haven't, click on it. Have you? Good. So today we will be looking at some questions.
Yeah, we've got a few questions, frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first one.
Right. So the first question there is, why do people who have good marriages in Africa struggle with their marriages when they get to the westernized culture like Europe, America, UK, and the likes? Okay, so let me just answer that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, marriages back home in Africa generally tend to follow a traditional approach, a traditional kind of marriage where there is a patriarchal system. And in the patriarchal system, the man is the boss. And as such, a woman is made to respect a man from that point of view. And the point of view where most women tend to then respect their husband in that patriarchal system is because the tradition or the system enhances that they have the better jobs in most cases, they are richer, they are older, or they are more educated. So, of course, in these days, we're beginning to see situations where the women are getting some very good jobs or getting richer. And when those things happen, that women get richer than their husbands, we see that brings a lot of problems and issues in the marriage.
Yeah.
So that's what tends to happen in the traditional setting. So the culture has promoted the patriarchal system where it's easier for the man to be the boss. But when you come to a westernized culture like the UK or the US, things are more modernized, and there is a lot of women empowerment, women advocacy, and a lot of women having voice, so
Equal rights.
Equal rights. And women tend to have very good jobs as well. They can even be richer, they can be more educated. And the rationale by which women have been respecting men back in Africa suddenly gets lost. So the basis for the respect had been faulty, had been issue. So that's the problem with a traditional marriage and a modernized marriage, which happens in the Western culture. That's why you see a lot of divorces in the Western culture as well, because there is a problem with the balance. And that's why we are preaching kingdom marriage, kingdom as ordained by God.
Yeah.
Because the basis for a wife respecting her husband is not because the man is richer or has a better job or has more money, you understand, or older. It's not all of that. It's because marriage is an institution which was orchestrated by God. And in that kind of in every institution, for any institution to work effectively, there must be an appointed head of the institution. So in the institution of marriage ordained by God, God appointed a man to be the head.
Yeah, I think that was beautifully said.
Yeah.
But maybe one thing I would like to add is that headship, for a man to be the head, is not about enslaving
Absolutely
their wife.
Absolutely,
or
yeah.
the woman. So headship in scripture is about service.
Absolutely.
Jesus Christ, who being the head of the church, served the church by sacrificing himself. So headship is service. And do you want to say something?
Yeah, it's even a more difficult job to be the head.
Yeah.
It makes you more responsible. It's not about you being the boss, lording over people. It's about being the person who will sacrifice.
Who serves, who
exactly.
sacrifices.
Just like
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Became a lamb for us and was slain.
Yeah. And submission for a woman as well should not be on the basics of the outward motivations to say
Yes, yeah.
the riches, the wealth. It should be from a sincere place of understanding, of love for God and His order.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if I am submitting to my husband because of, I believe I submit.
Yeah, that's God's order.
Yes, because that's God's order. I fear God, I love God, and I want to do His will. And that is His will for me to submit to Him and allow Him to be the head in service.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just wanted to.
I agree with that.